Hey guys, welcome to SoccerFitnessWOD, our newest vlog. During this vlog, I want to update you guys on my training, some supplements that I've been taking to kind of support our goals, and just what we have on the horizon. So I've completed probably since I've last video vlogged about 6 WODs, following again the prescribed workouts from the very beginning of our programming. I've lost about 2 more pounds, which is on track. I'm not trying to lose too much at one time, so I want to keep all my strength to see the benefits of having all this strength on the field. One of the things that have been surprising me is just my conditioning. I'm able to get through the workouts and I feel really, really great. Speed is taking a lot longer to get back. However, it feels good to just feel really, after, when I'm doing my 400-meter runs or I'm doing some conditioning with the weights, my work capacity is actually going really, really well. So I'm really enjoying kind of seeing all the hard work go into effect. Nutrition-wise, I probably haven't been as clean as I should be. I've been eating probably macro-wise, I should be eating around 18 to 1900 calories a day. I'm probably still at 2200 or 2300. However, I am doing a lot more work. I'm not tracking as closely as I should as far as like my work output and how much I should be taking in. However, I'm kind of going on feel for the first couple of weeks. I am eating a lot cleaner in the sense of eating clean protein with chicken, steak, fish. Carbs are about rice, a lot of vegetables, nothing too complex. So that's getting better and better. I'm feeling really, really good. And a lot of it, as far as nutrition-wise, why I'm still consuming a lot is just for recovery. These workouts are just beating me up, and afterwards I'm getting a lot of protein. If I want an extra piece of chicken, I eat it. Before a workout, I've been, if I want an extra scoop of rice, I go for it, just because I don't want the workouts to, I don't like going into a workout, especially when I'm going, want to go 110%. I don't like going in feeling weak already. So that's kind of where I've been at. I'm on track. The one thing that I'm worried about is I know open tryouts for teams, or, where you pay some money and it's a free trial, and usually 1 out of 200 people get signed, which that's not my goal, but I would like to just see myself against better competition. I don't know if I'm on track for that as far as where my fitness, my speed, my agility, my explosiveness, and just my weight. I don't know if I'm on track. However, right now I don't want to rush and just drop too much weight and drop too much muscle so quickly. I have been participating in some practices with the ball. My touch is coming back. So things are coming along at a good pace. I don't want to rush into things. So one of the things that I've really been researching, and shout out to Jacked Pack. It's a monthly subscription where they send you supplements monthly. And I've really been kind of interested in some of these pre-workouts. I've never really taken those. Occasionally I'll have a Monster or Red Bull before a workout. I kind of get, if I'm feeling a little drained, and just get that little boost. So obviously a lot of powerlifters, bodybuilders, weightlifters, they take a pre-workout, and I really wanted to see how that would feel. So I've taken 3 different kinds from the Jack Pack, and there'll be a video up soon on all of the supplements that I tried and kind of my recommendations. But today I took, I believe it was called Carbon, and it was a pre-workout. And I was dragging. Yesterday's WOD really, with so much running, really beat me up. I wasn't really in the mood to work out, so I tried the pre-workout. About 10 minutes in, after my warm-up, I was ready to roll. I did some front squats, even with doing a lot more cardio and cutting back on lifting so heavy. I was able to front squat about 255 for 3 reps, so that felt really, really good. Did some snatches just to kind of see where I'm really afraid of losing strength, even though I know it's going to happen. So I kind of wanted to benchmark where I was with today's WOD, so I kind of went off the path a little bit. So I did some snatches and some clean and jerks. So my snatch was at 155, clean and jerk. I probably could have gone heavier, but didn't want to overdo it. I stopped at 205. The pre-workout really kept me, I felt amped. Not overly amped or I was crazy, but I had a really good burst of energy throughout the entire workout. I did 5 rounds of some hang cleans, pull-ups, sprints, and some dips. Felt really good throughout the WOD. My sprints, I'm feeling like, when I come back from a sprint, I have to hit some hang cleans. My breath, although I'm breathing hard, I'm still able to push through and do my reps unbroken, which is really, really good. So yeah, the pre-workout, I highly recommend it. I'm actually gonna buy a whole carton full and just keep trying that. And I'm hoping with the pre-workout, I don't have to eat as many carbs going into a workout. So I'm gonna play around with that a little bit and definitely shoot out some info as we go through this. Supplements, as far as soccer players that I know of, other than protein, to recover and some Gatorade and some hydration stuff, I really don't know how much is being utilized in the soccer community, and it's something that I think it's just beneficial for us to, as a company, research and hopefully, collaborate with some future companies and kind of mess around with it. So definitely keep you guys updated on that. I highly recommend that carbon pre-workout, especially if you're dragging. You don't have to use it every time. I don't recommend that doing before practice, but before a WOD, I will give it a shot. Definitely, if you're going to be pushing some heavy weights or it's an athlete WOD where you're really going to have to persevere, try it out, see how it works for you guys. So that's kind of been the progress as far as my personal, goals of kind of getting back into elite soccer fitness and kind of getting back on the field. So what we got coming up is, again, a review of some supplements with the Jacked Pack, kind of talk about those, shoot some questions through our email, and we'll answer if you have any questions that may arise as far as supplementation for your workouts and your training. Currently, I was able to do a training session with an under 17 girls competitive team, and it went really, really well. Put them through some short little WODs, short durations, a lot of explosiveness, and they did really well. The feedback was really great. It may look like I might be coaching the team, who knows? But it's really interesting as far as girls teams, because I don't know how much fitness is still something new to me as far as at that elite level. I've been watching some of the U.S. national women's team players kind of condition, and it seems kind of, I was watching, don't want to name names, but they were doing a squat sprint workout. The squats were terrible form. And some of the things that kind of started going through my mind is I know girls are more susceptible to ACL, MCL injuries, and I don't know the science all behind that of why, but if I would base it just on their squat form and maybe how they really explode in changing directions, it's kind of not surprising. When I was training the girls team last night, I would say 11 out of the 13 girls were all on their toes, bad form, knees were encaved on the squat. They couldn't go, but not even close to parallel. And so one is taking a lot of that explosiveness out of there. And just based on the eye test, it just seems like they put so much strain on their knees. Don't know if that really correlates to more injuries with their knees and etc. However, to me, just common sense, bad squat form kind of transitions over the field as well. So something I'm going to be working with that team, and kind of improving their flexibility, their mobility, getting their squat form, getting them more explosive, and hopefully we can keep them injury free, get them stronger, fit, and see how it transitions over into their playing. Currently, for their age group, they were 10th in the state of California, and they've dropped to 27th. So we're kind of hoping to get them back on top. And SoccerFitnessWOD is really, really excited to be working with them, especially kind of working with a large group like that. It's going to be really, really exciting. Also, we have a future. So a couple of things. So the University of the Pacific assistant coach, we used to play way back when. His name's Jordan Farrell. We kind of talked about maybe collaborating in the off season and working with the Division One men's team as far as kind of their off season and seeing if we can put a program together and really, go at it and see, at a whole team level. So currently we're working with a lot of just individual athletes, but it's really exciting to be working with a Division One soccer team as a whole and kind of help improve their fitness and some help them achieve their goals. Currently, I believe they're second to last in their conference, the West Coast Conference. They're a brand new program. It's their second year um, having a men's Division One program. So it's really exciting to hopefully have that venture with them to kind of help support them. They're from my hometown of Stockton, California, so it's really an honor to hopefully it'll work out where we can do some programming for them in the off season and kind of see how it helps them in spring ball and then next season. So that's really exciting. Hopefully that all works out. So we haven't had a soccer fitness wadcast in a while. We're still trying to figure out the kinks of all this technology. It's a really pain in the butt, especially when a lot of us have full-time jobs and we're trying to figure all this technology part out on top of programming for our individual athletes and programming for the website. So we're still working on that. I'm hoping to have Nate Schaefer on a future wadcast, Nate Robinson, Jordan Farrell, maybe have some of the athletes that we work with and kind of talk about, how they feel about just the entire program as a whole. We've been getting some emails from other athletes kind of looking for some individual programming, so that's really exciting. So yeah, we're doing a lot of great things. The feedback's been really, really great. We're hoping, to just continue to keep working, learning, provide just excellent programming for all you guys out there. And yeah, so keep a lookout. Don't hesitate to email us at questions@soccerfitnesswod.com. So yeah, you guys all take care. Reach out if you have any questions and keep working. All right, have a good night.